Hey, welcome back. Video 2. I'm excited for this one. The first video went really well, got a lot of good feedback, so I was feeling really motivated for this one. So this topic is about recognizing your fears and how to overcome them. So I've got a couple scenarios and I guess fear mindsets that maybe you relate with and that you might overcome. And I wore my No Mistakes, Just Happy Accidents Bob Ross shirt on purpose because it'll feel relevant in a little bit. So anyways, let's start. The question you need to ask yourself is, what scares you about trying to create a better and a healthier life? So the main fear things that I could think of were you're scared of that failure. You won't reach the goal, whatever health goal it is. You are scared of the judgment from your peers or your family or others, like at your gym or whatever, wherever you happen to be, you're scared of the judgment. You're fearful of, you don't know where to start. You don't want to even start because you're scared, you don't know where or how. And lastly, you're scared of the money, the investment. So we'll touch on all those as they are the fear motives behind why you haven't started or what's stopping you from taking the step. So as we look at these different scenarios, I want to have like two different examples in mind. So let's say person one has a goal of losing 50 pounds in 6 months. That's their health goal. And person two has a fitness related goal of running a sub 7-minute mile. So let's look at the fear of failure first. So if your journey, person one, their journey is to lose the 50 pounds, that involves that person losing the first pound, then the second pound, and then the third pound, and so on. So let's say they get to 6 months and they've only lost 35 pounds. You might beat yourself up and think, I didn't make my 50, I failed my goal. And then you should also, on the same hand, even more importantly, think, that's a big success. I lost 35 pounds. Had I not made this goal and started the journey, I wouldn't have lost 35 pounds. So even though you failed your goal, you had a huge success. So don't be scared of falling short of some goal, because even if you fall short, you're going to fall closer to that goal than if you never tried. Same with the 7-minute mile. If you're someone who started out, maybe it took you 13 minutes to run a mile, and then at the end of your cycle, whatever your training goal, maybe it was 3 months, you ran a 10-minute mile, and you're going to be like, shoot, I didn't make my 7-minute mile. You're gonna feel bad about it. But then on the same hand, again, you were 3 minutes faster. That's very significant. You need to recognize that success and build on it. You're not gonna be as scared to start next time because you failed closer to the goal. Now you're like, okay, I can get faster, I can do it. What do I need to do? You adjust a little bit and go towards the goal again. You're failing forward. It's all about the journey, and you'll get there eventually. Maybe your fear is you're scared of the judgment from your peers and your family. So this one really bothers me, I think, because if those people really care and love about you, they should support you in that journey. So I don't think you should be scared of what they're going to think. If they have negative feelings about you trying to be healthier, I don't know why you'd want those people in your life. They're not on your team. If they don't want to see you do well, they don't belong in your life. You deserve people who lift you up and want to see you do well. So if they're not Team Dakota, I don't want them in my life. Don't let people be a hindrance on you because their insecurities will project. You do you, and if they can't keep up or support you, cut them off. They're not worth it. Let's say the next one, you don't know where to start. That's your fear. You're just scared of, I don't know what to do. So you're the person that wants to lose 50 pounds. You don't know where to start. Well, think about, who do you know that has lost weight, or do you know someone who knows someone that knows how to lose weight. I would talk to them, say, hey, I want to lose 50 pounds in 6 months. What can I do? Chances are somebody knows somebody, you know somebody, you're going to talk with them. They're going to be like, oh, that's great. This is what I did. This is how you can get started. And you'll get some feedback and you can build on that. Maybe you do your own research. You look up some diets on Google, if that's what you want to do. Maybe you talk to your doctor and you say, hey, doc, I have this goal of losing 50 pounds in 6 months. And they know a nutritionist or they know a dietitian, they're going to know, or they know somebody. Just put your feelers out there and see, like, who do I know that can help me do this goal? If your goal is to run that 7-minute mile, you have this performance-based goal, you're going to want to talk to people who were runners. You're going to want to talk to people who are consistently doing athletic things. And if you don't know those kind of people, then you're going to want to go to a gym or a fitness center or some athletic coach, and you're going to say, hey, I have this goal. What do you know about helping me reach that goal? And if they don't know, chances are they know somebody. So it just takes a little bit of courage for you to ask that question. Just put yourself out there, say, I don't know about this thing, but I'm guessing that you know more. And if you ask them, hopefully they have a good answer. Whenever I don't know something, I will talk to somebody who I know is more knowledgeable than me, and usually it ends up really good. And if they don't know, then they'll say, oh, but I know this guy or this gal, and they will help you. And it always turns out great because I was willing to take the step just to ask. So if you don't know where to start, just ask. Somebody is going to know, somebody's going to know somebody, and you're going to get closer to that goal. Maybe your fear is about the money. You feel like you don't have the funds or the money to do either goal. So you maybe have this impression that a gym is too expensive or healthy food is, I can't afford it. This is where it gets difficult because you have to have an honest conversation with yourself. You need to say, what are all the things that I spend money on every month? Because if you're one of those people who's like, I can't afford it, but you have Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, cable, you are drinking every weekend, you're going out to multiple restaurants a week, you're doing all this extra stuff. You don't need any of that, okay? Have that honest, tough conversation. What am I spending money on that I don't need? That's not adding value, tangible value to my life. Because I promise you, if you make the investment to pay for some quality gym or a quality trainer, you're not going to skip that because you know you're putting in, let's say it's $160 a month to go to a good gym with good coaching, who give you nutritional advice, who do all this stuff for you. You're not going to skip a class or an hour of your workout because you know you paid good money. You are going to get that return because you're investing in yourself. However, if you choose to make those same choices and drink every weekend, you're pouring money into whatever X thing that doesn't matter and doesn't help you become healthier, then that fear is self-induced because you have the money, you're just not allocating it correctly. And that just has to be something you talk to yourself about. Am I willing to give up this lifestyle that's not helping me be healthy in order to invest in myself to be healthy? If you struggle with that, I suggest going to a local fitness center or gym and having a conversation about what are your memberships, what can I do to reach this goal, and likely they'll have a plan for you and you'll be able to get started. But you need to be honest with yourself first and foremost. Last couple things, just recognize that fear is good. It's a human emotion. Everyone deals with it. It tells you whatever you're scared of, it means something. You want to see that thing go well. You're fearful it won't. That's why you deal with that fear, because you want that thing to not go bad at all. You're scared of that. That's how you know it's a big deal. I had fear starting this account. I was so scared that I was like, I'm going to say the wrong thing. People are going to judge me. It won't go well, blah, blah, blah. And I just started it and it's been great. I have no regrets. So you just need to take the leap of faith. And remember, if you fail, you're failing forward towards your target, towards your goal. And that no matter what, you were brave enough to try and at least make the move to do better for yourself and be healthy. Again, fail forward, do it for yourself so you can live a better life, and you'll be so glad you did. We'll see you next time.